Hello. Alright, real quick, let's just make sure all the sound and stuff is working. The quality is fine. Okay. I hear a massive echo. That's great. Okay, so everything is working, which is good. No face cam today for those of you who were here yesterday at my test stream. So it's just gonna be the chat and of course the program. Okay, that's live, that's live. YouTube's the last thing to check. Oh goodness. Okay. Hang on, I need a restream bot to post a message so I can mod them on YouTube. I wonder if YouTube has blocked them. Oh gosh, that'd be great. Oh, there's restream bot. And they are a mod. Okay, good. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. Having the relay happen twice. We'll see. Restream chat. I think that covers too much of the stream. Not sure. I would turn relay off if this didn't look so big and you could actually read the messages. You kind of can, not really, but I don't know. I think for now I'll turn relay off. We'll see. Let's go ahead and turn relay off, and then that should be it. Then we can go ahead and get to work on animating this moth. So for anyone who is here, hello, welcome. I know it's been almost a year since I last streamed, so some things are going to be working, some things will be figuring it out since it's been ages. But it should be fun. I'm going to be animating a moth based off of a GIF. I'll go ahead and post that in the chat. I don't know how popular this GIF is. Oh, it's going to tell me not to post links. I wonder. Okay, that GIF worked. That worked. That worked. Okay, so everything's working, which is nice. So for those of you who click the link, then you'll see the GIF I'm going to be animating. It's called Angry Moth Noises, which you can just find on Giphy. I thought it was cool, and I made a moth, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to make an animation based off of it. So the moth is already modeled. I didn't stream that or record it or anything at all. So it's just going to be the animation part. I'm going to actually pin this real quick. And then I don't need this. Okay. Sweet. All right. Mic is on. That's good. For now, we'll leave the chat there. It doesn't cover anything too important. It's just covering the library, which just has the parts of the moth that I assembled in the work area. Otherwise, I don't need them, so having it covered is not a problem at the moment. You know, I don't want chat to be too distracting, but at the same time, I also want people to be able to read it. So let me know if it's too distracting, or if it's covering up anything important, and we'll just go with it. Now I want to make sure my desktop audio is off. It is good, so. Chat box. Now I don't always pay attention to the chat, so if anyone wants me to see anything or just wants to say hi, don't be afraid to @ me. I don't mind, as long as you're not spamming me. Let's go ahead and get some music going, and then we can start animating this moth. I don't know how long it's going to take to animate this. It could be a little long. It could not, since I'm literally repeating a certain amount of frames. It's nothing too complex of an animation, I don't think. So for all I know, this could easily just be maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And the stream's just going to go until I have to make dinner, and that's going to be at 6:30 or so. So we have about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's just see how much we get done. If I finish animating the moth, then I have a frog I would like to animate. That's actually a really complex animation, so that'll probably take a long, long time. Music, there we go. Let me know if you can hear my music, because you shouldn't be able to. As far as I know, you're fine. Okay. So, that's good. Okay. And if I finish the frog, or I don't want to do the frog, then I have something else in mind, which isn't animating, but it'll be some voxel modeling. I'm gonna make sure I at least keep a decent eye on chat. Alright, so this is the moth in T-pose form. I modeled this in Voxel, which is the program I'm using right now to animate this. It's also the same one I used to model this. You can see the whole moth. Oh, you can't because the chat's covering it, but it's fine. This was basically a whole moth in Voxel, and then I took it and put it into pieces, which you can see on the side a little bit here, which then I assembled in the rigger of Voxel. And that's pretty much it so far. It's assembled, and then you can see I have an animation over here called angry, because it's the angry moth noise this give. If I click this keyframe, it has changed. So I've already posed it for this animation. I did that off camera and off stream too. There's a few things I had maybe fixed before I start animating, which is, let's get an outline going. There we go. Okay, so as you can see underneath here, this limb is not technically attached. So I would probably fix that and, move it inwards and move this one inwards. These two are fine because they're actually attached. The wings are also attached, so they're fine. So I'll fix that. And the other thing to fix is you can see there's this one voxel piece over here. It's a 2x2. And originally I thought these would be a joint I would use in a way. When I modeled this, I had in mind the joints, and I thought I would position it a certain way. But it looks really silly to have this kind of fan effect going on. So we're probably just going to remove those and extend this out by one more. So these, let's see, what is this one? So it's a 2x4, we'll probably make it a 2x6. Everything else is a 2x6. So honestly, I could actually just remove these and replace it with an actual 2x6. Instead of doing what I was thinking of doing, I was actually going to go in, edit the model, because you can do that. Go into all the, 2x4s, which is right here, make them one bit longer, and then remove the joints. But honestly, it's going to be a lot faster if I just take the 2x6s and replace it. So we will most likely do that instead. And I think that's all I have to fix. Honestly, after that, we can go ahead and animate. So let's go ahead and get to work. First things first, I don't really need to move these yet since I'm going to change them. So let's fix these first. We're going to undo real quick. Good, that's what I want. Okay. So this also means the legs are going to be a lot longer than I want, probably. So we're actually just going to remove the joint, probably. I'm still figuring out how I want this to look, so bear with me as I change my mind a lot. If I just remove the joint. Because if I just move this over here, that's so much longer than it needs to be. Oh, it's 2x5, not 2x6. Makes sense. So I just take this, unlink. I did think the legs were maybe a little too long, so for now we will unlink the joints, which I think will be the smartest option, or the best option at least. I'll leave the joints there just in case I change my mind, but for now we're going to remove them. Okay. Now I don't know if that's too short. That could be perfect though. I'm just not sure. It could be too short, maybe not. The other thing I have to decide is, we know on the bottom here, I'm changing this. I'm basically just going to move these forward so they're not sticking out. They look more connected. I wonder if I should do the same thing with the joints here. The back legs aren't going to move. It's just these two front ones that are going to move. I just wonder. Let's do, nope, let's not do local. See, that just hang on. Let's do this. I don't know if that looks, oh gosh. Sorry about that. I don't know if that looks weird though. Even if I turn the outline off. It looks more natural, but it's going to be a pain to actually keep working with. And if you notice, the feet are doing the same, I say feet, kind of like, I guess they are feet, are doing the same thing. I don't want to have to connect those as well. Because the thing is, if I animate the pivot point, so let's just do this. Because then now it's not going to be connected, is the thing. Oh gosh, no, take them off. I know the slit looks weird, but also having to put them next to each other also doesn't work. Granted, I guess my pivot is wrong too. Here, let's do this. What rotation is this? And this is at, oh, let's just put this at 0. Nope, I said 0. That is 0. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. I've not animated with this program before, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. First, let's connect the legs. See, they're still bent kind of weirdly. it is based on where my pivot point is. It's on the center, which I'm not sure if it should be. But at the same time, I have to deal with this sort of animation style. You know, there's two animation styles. I can either have it, not necessarily in this program, but as a whole, when you're animating, you can either do kind of a Minecraft animation in the basic game Minecraft. I'm not talking about the Minecraft animations you see on YouTube. For basic Minecraft animations in the actual game, if you think about when a pig moves, for example, the feet, or more so the legs, are going into its torso a little bit. So when it moves its legs forward and backwards to create the illusion it's walking, you just think, oh, it's walking. But in actuality, those legs aren't bending. They're just actual objects tilting back and forth, and it looks like they're walking. You know, in Minecraft animations, you'll see pigs actually bend their so-called knees, even though they don't have any knees. So we don't really have the whole bending part, you know. We can't bend it like a rubber band. We have to bend it kind of like Legos. Legos, you can't really bend anything. I'm talking about actual Legos, not some of the rubber bands and stuff. But actual Legos, you just have to move it with joints, if that makes sense. Kind of like they have ball joints in a way. There's no way to actually bend Legos. But when you animate Minecraft stuff in actual programs and stuff, you can bend them. But you can't do that in Voxel, which is fine. I think that's more of a stylistic choice. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what looks okay. I know having the slits look weird, but I also don't know how to fix them. If the moth was just lay on the ground, this would be a lot easier, because I wouldn't have to worry about the slits in the joint. That's also why I had the joints in the first place, because I thought I would just rotate them, but that looks really weird. I know technically what you're supposed to do, I think. No, undo again. Technically, you should insert the voxel joint a little bit, like one voxel or so inward. That way when it bends, it's supposed to have like this, I guess you could say, less slit-like effect. But I think because of where I'm bending the legs, that's not gonna work. Because now it just looks like, I don't know, that looks worse. Because now there's not really a slit where they join, but more so where they do not join, which I don't think is better. It just kind of looks like I need to center it, but I wouldn't. Because then I'll have the same problem on the bottom, you know, if I move this up. I don't know, which is better? Having the small little divot or a full-on slit in the knee? One, they're not centered, so I have to fix that obviously, but this one may look better, so we may go for that. I'm just not sure. I think we'll try this version. We're going to go ahead and rotate this back. And I want the outlines, just so I can see what I'm doing. We'll go one voxel inward. One voxel inward. I'll bend them back in a second. Kind of wish there was a mirror mode, but it's fine. It makes sense why there isn't. See, now it looks like there's a joint again, but there's not. I could have fixed this last night during the test stream or even after. It's fine. I don't know if I would actually fix the feet at all, because these are one voxel, so I can't really go exactly one voxel in. Maybe a half? We'll try with one leg and see what that does. Decisions. Speaking of, we should probably put these in just a little bit. But that may look weird now, because you can tell it's not one voxel. We'll come back to that. Hopefully I remember that I put them down a little bit, because I do want to maybe animate these as well. When I animate the feet moving, it's just going to be the 2 front feet. So there's going to be tapping, you know, left foot, right foot, tapping. So just to make it look like the moth has more movement than it actually does, I'll animate the wings and antenna kind of bouncing with each tap. I don't think that actually happens when moths do that, and in the GIF it does not happen, but it could be good, I guess. The GIF isn't even that long. It loops, so I can't actually tell how long it runs for. I'm just gonna estimate and say maybe it's 10 minutes. It's probably not even 10 minutes. That's 10 seconds. Honestly, it's more like 5 seconds. So, I don't know. I mean, you can see its head is moving a little bit, but that can honestly be the camera as well. But I can either stay true to the GIF and just only move the front legs, or I can be a little stylized and make the wings and antennas move a little with each tap, just to make it seem like it's really animated and alive, which I'll probably go for that just because it's more of a challenge. Okay, so the chat doesn't cover up too much, thankfully. I just need to make sure I'm not always over there. Okay. So I move those down. That'll maybe be fine, maybe not. And we're going to go ahead and put this at 0. Because those also bend. And we're not going to put this one voxel inward. We're just going to... Do I less than that? Probably that much. -2. Just a little connected. And then with this one, same thing. Nope, hang on. So it's about 3 inward. That may be too much. Did I move these? This looks off. It is. Why? Okay, nope, I didn't need that. -2. Well, that's not right. You can tell it's off. Watch them all be off. I bet they're all off because I copy and pasted these legs. They're all probably off. 7. Yep, they're all off. Great. No. I don't even know why they're off, but they are. I'm tempted to just copy and paste the legs again, but then I have to rename everything. I'd rather just go fix every single one of them. Oh, so it's down here. Just put this at 0. So it's this one. Nope, that did not do what I needed it to do. I know the camera angles are weird and the Moth is gray and so is the workspace, but bear with me. So I need to eyeball if they're lined up or not. Yeah. I'll have to reset the camera, but it's fine. Okay. Every now and then, resetting the camera is just really nice. Okay. We should save real quick. Just save multiple times. I'll probably create new keyframes because I moved everything. Otherwise, I don't think it'll save. I'm not sure. .7. We're just gonna do this. Nope, hang on. What is this? There we go. I should probably remove these joints too, since I don't really need them. Need to remove those joints. Okay, noted. Alright, so now you can find these joints. Unlink. So now this is wrong. Let's change that. What was that? Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. That's fixed. See, now I gotta wonder, what happens if I do this? Nope, not that, this. Okay. I know this is independent. Yes, it is. Oh, I can fix that too, though, right now. There we go. So I can go fix that in a second. Actually, no, let's fix that now. Okay, we'll save this and save like a bunch of times. Okay, edit the lower body. And we're just gonna change that color. Yes, because originally just so I would know where they started and ended, I added this small gray area, but it's really not necessary. And actually, before I change it, can you see it at all? You can, and I don't think you really need to see it, so here we go. Yes. I'm gonna save a bunch of times and give me my outline back. Okay. Also, I want to edit the wings. Oh gosh, nuts. No. I just want to remove at least 2 more. That's better. I'm gonna fit. Yes. Yeah, I knew the positioning was gonna be weird because I edited it. I changed it, but it's fine. 1, 2. I think we're gonna fix this wing. I wasn't gonna do that right now or at all, but it just looks so weird. I don't know. When I first made this, I didn't know how to fix the wing. Now, I still kind of don't know how to fix the wing, but we're gonna try. Oh gosh. Can I just get rid of this whole line? Yeah. That looks worse. I think I've just made it worse. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. But we're just gonna try some things, see what happens. I know what it should look like, I just don't know how to achieve that. because it should go up and then curve. I mean, that's better. I don't know. No, okay, that's definitely worse. I can't tell if that's better or worse. It looks a little more organic, I guess. But it also kind of doesn't have a shaped... Oh my gosh, where did I reset the camera? Thank you. Yeah, it also kind of doesn't have a shape to it, you know? It's just kind of a blob. No, that doesn't really work. The wings aren't going to be true to the actual, what do you call it? GIF. Just because I have no idea how to achieve that shape. It doesn't look exact, but it's better, I think. We're gonna rock this and see. Set the camera position. Okay, is this better? Yes, I guess so. It looks more like a wing, which is good. That is not, what's that? I think this is better. Set. And I know this is in way too far. Is that good enough? Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, that looks... See, I was about to say better, but then I realized the bottom wings are really curly and these are really straight. I think we're gonna leave it. No, we're not. See, when the wings are curlier, it worked, but now it doesn't. Also, please notice I am a perfectionist, so these are going to be edited a few more times before I'm happy with it, probably. Also because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Have I made it worse? I think I've made it worse. But it does look better on the model. Set camera position again. Kind of, not really. It doesn't look as awkward, I think. It may look more natural. I think we're going to leave the wings alone. I may extend the antennas, but we'll see. I'm going to save a bunch of times. Okay. Okay, so lengths are fixed. The antennas could maybe be longer, but we can maybe worry about that another time. Let's see. These. Set these back at 0. I can't believe I spent all this time posing the moth just for today, for me to come over here and just completely redo it. And I was so proud of myself. I was like, yay, it's all posed. I can go just animate now. And here I am redoing stuff, which means I have to redo the pose. Classic me. Redoing past me's work, you know, as you do. I'm not going to change how the legs are currently positioned, though, because those are fine. I'm happy with those. Except this one. Gosh darn it. I think they're too straight for how the body is currently turned. let's just, there we go. Just turn it to 200. I should have been paying more attention because I always forget things are different on each side. Nope, redo. Okay. That's better. Oh, speaking of, I'm really gonna do this to myself. Okay. That is red. So this one. Yep, I'm doing this. I'm just gonna redo the pose because nothing's completely straight, which is messing things up. Wow, I'm really about to do the whole pose all over again. Yikes. What did that just do? Oh, that's right, because they... yeah. That needs to be 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Y'all remember when I said we were going to animate today? I don't. Rip that. Oh, gosh. What is wrong with this leg? Oh, it's turned. Of course it is. Just reset. Nope, it needs to be negative 90 degrees. There we go. Negative 90, which is that. Negative 90. Okay. Is this bent? No. The wings are bent, that's fine. The head's bent, that's fine. I'm more than happy with how the head is positioned. She says as she changes it. What is this connected to? Do I have that upper body backwards? I shouldn't. Hang on, let's put this at 0. Okay, nope, don't do that. I'll put this at 0, and we're just going to leave it in by 1 voxel. And tilt it down ever so slightly. Okay. Save a bunch of times. Okay, so let's see. Now, what am I doing? Right, let's move these back out. They were in by exactly 1 voxel. Negative 3.0. And move it in by 1. They're not lined up, I can tell. I'll fix that. And 1 voxel. Okay, then What did I just do? Reset the camera. Set 0. That didn't work. That's just straight up not working. Okay. Wow, these legs are actually really short now. I'm gonna have to fix that. Because that looks way too short. You go look at the GIF again. How short is this supposed to be? No, they're supposed to be fairly long. Gonna have to fix that. I didn't account for the fact of I would be moving these so much. Is this up? What is that? Oh yeah, you know, that should be fine. One voxel. One voxel. Now why aren't these showing up the same way? What is this? Oh, I see. Oh, but everything's upside down. Zero. What did that do? Oh, I guess it's fine. There we go. That's... I said this one. Nope, I clearly clicked this one. Okay, fine. But why? Oh, these are... Oh, no, no, no. No. I've been betrayed. I knew something wasn't right. No. What is this? Okay. They're lined up. They are lined up. Okay. Nope, it's doing that thing again. Okay. It must be the order of how I implemented these. Shouldn't be, but it is. That's weird, but the deal with it, these legs are way too short. Hit save. Okay. Alright, so before we go on to animating and reposing this moth, oh my gosh. These legs need to be fixed. So this is the 2x4. Now I wonder, would replacing them with the 2x6 be fine? Let's go ahead and try that. Kind of. That actually works. All right, we're going to every single leg. I don't even need the 2x4 based on how I did this. I'll be honest, I probably should have made another animation and saved each version, but it's fine. I do have a backup copy of Angry Moth 2.vxr with the previous edits, so if I really want to go back, I can. I'll just replace them first. And no, I changed my mind. I was going to say we'll just replace them first and edit them later. No, we're not. We're going to edit them right now. That's exactly one voxel. I just looked down at the clock. Oh gosh. It's about to be 5 o'clock my time, which means these were in too much. Why? Anyway, which means an hour's gone by and I haven't even started animating. Good job, perfectionist me. Good job. But it's all for the better. Now the legs are long enough. The camera's all messed up, but now the legs are long enough. Okay. I can tell each voxel's messed up. I'm just looking at it. I can tell. Okay. They're actually not, which is surprising. Because from this angle, they look completely messed up. See, this is what I understand. This is -5. This is -1.1. If I put them at 0. What is this? It's because everything's upside down for this. Oh, wait, if that's the case... Just and now is everything upside up? They are, but does that fix everything? Probably not. Yes? See, what's weird is I can tell the... Why though? Why? Oh, do I need to really remove these joints? I messed up. They're also not lined up now? It's so hard to tell. They are lined up, I think. Oh, it's because yeah. Let's probably remove these joints. If I just delete this. What did that do? We're removing the joint. Oh, that just straight up removes everything. No, we don't want that. No. Hang on. Wait, find the leg I'm working on. I'm working on this leg. This leg. Remove this joint. That just deletes everything. That's horrible. Have I messed up? Probably. I just want to put this under this. Oh, sweet, I can. And I can remove the joint. Or I could just leave it. Reattach everything. Oh gosh, now everything's messed up. Goodness. Everything's messed up now. But either I have a really weird system for working with structure, or I fix it. And I'm testing the program, really. So I really should make sure I get everything fixed. I either fix one leg, delete all the others, and copy and paste it again, which I do not want to do. Or go back and fix every single leg, which I may end up doing. Just want to go and copy and paste again. Because I already don't have a good naming convention. So this leg is fixed. Quote unquote fixed. Because the joints are still here. You know, I'm going to remove the joints because they're not doing anything. I need to know at least one leg is done. I also need to rotate this leg. Rotate. There we go. And this leg is... Well, it's not the front. Did I edit the front legs? It is the front leg. Okay, I just want to make sure it was named correctly. Okay, this one. Put the back leg here. Delete that. Look like little nubs now. Oh, poor thing. So this will reset the orientation of everything since the joints are no longer there, which is why we're doing this. If I could have gotten away with just leaving the empty nodes there and it wouldn't mess with the orientation, I would have left it probably. However, it was messing with it. So we're just going to go back and fix everything. Look at how nubby they are. Oh my gosh, it's cute. By the way, I just want to say, for the scale of what universe this would be in, this is way too big of a moth. But I wanted all these details to work with, so that's what we're doing. So we have an hour and 30 minutes left before I need to go make party dinner. And at that point, I can actually just BRB. I just need to put something in the oven. Okay, well, the nubs are kind of fixed. I'll have to go back and fix them. I mean, actually fix them, because they're not supposed to be this short. But everything should... Oh, yeah, see, look, they're actually showing properly underneath now. Why is the X negative on that one? They're all negative on this one, except for this one. That was bad. What the... Okay. I'm just gonna save real quick. I got a bad feeling about this. That didn't do anything. Okay. Well, one leg won't show properly underneath, but that's honestly fine. Alright, so let's fix the nubs. I can't see. There we go. Why is... I named these wrong, but I'm not renaming that. So the rename one, you gotta rename them all. Because it's not 1x4, it's 1x2. I just realized some of you may be having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. There we go. That's kind of backwards. Back leg. Oh, no, it's not. I mean, yeah, kind of. Oh, gosh. And we're going to go fix these. I've done it again. Yeah, this is a little backwards. I can't move them in the list, though. I don't think I can, anyway. Okay, that's fixed. That technically is fine. Just need now to move these. Just want to make sure these are straight. They are. Good. Does this show up in the non-shaded version? There's kind of a seam. Kind of, not really. Well, they're gonna be bent anyway. Oh, that's right. I made these joints different colors. I should maybe change that. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. For those who were here like a couple seconds earlier, the phone rang. So, hi, actually, to answer your question, my biggest problem at the moment is the camera movement. I really just like how you rotate around whatever you select. For a couple things, if I was making like a big scene or something, that would be really great. But as default, I don't like it. I think that's my biggest problem at the moment. Otherwise, it's just getting used to the fact of I have to alt left click to turn the camera instead of just regular left click or right click. But it's really the camera movement. I constantly have to keep resetting the camera. Oh, this stuff isn't lined up. Of course it's not. I haven't tried animating it because I found problems with how I set a few things up, so I had to redo it. I've been doing this for like an hour and 18 minutes so far, and I've not animated a single thing. Classic me. Am I upside down? Oh, no, I'm not. It's just time to reset the camera. I think the other two are lined up. Okay, that's fixed. Next. Is my mic on? Okay, this is, I worried. I need to figure out what I'm doing with these little one voxel things. I think I'll just move them in a little. That may be too much, but I have no idea. Oh gosh, it looks all right. Let's do a test right now. If I bend this and I bend this, does this look weird? Take that line off because I'm not gonna. If I move it out one. Nope, let's do local. Nope, okay. Well, moving it in or not, it's not going to help. I kind of think this looks weird. Weirder than how I had it. But I mean, I don't know. It just looks, I don't know, I think I prefer the slits than this because it looks like I need more of these little nubs, and I personally don't want to do that because the way I had it before was fine. So even if I bend this, let's just do a mock pose. Oh no, this is supposed to be straight-ish. And then this is supposed to be bent. I should have left my model the way it was. I regret my decision. Now I gotta move everything out. Because this looks horrible, honestly. I don't know, it looks so jagged. I honestly prefer the slits. But that's the thing. If I were to, let's say I was, I don't know, animating this for a game or something. Is this desirable? Having the little jagged edges over the slits. I honestly don't know. I don't know if you were here when you saw the slits or not. Why is my name purple again? Should have been yellow. Whatever. I probably should have kept one leg with the slits just so I could have seen it and compared the two, but let's put the outline back on. But it's kind of hard to tell what this looks like without the outlines. I don't know, I just think the jagged edges are so much worse. I mean, on one hand, I had it to where anytime I had parts bending, it just looks like something like a slice out of the leg or foot or wherever you were looking at it. Like a cake piece. So you took a little triangle piece and just took it out the joint. But the slits, I think, were better than the jagged edges. The thing is, I'm going to be moving these things up and down, so I don't want to just position these to where they're all connected nicely. You know, I can, nope, wrong thing. You know, I can do that, and as a whole, that looks good, but when I have to move the legs, you know, then you have that problem, and I'm not moving the legs every time just because they look weird. Now, thankfully, technically, if I want to get away with it, I'm only moving this upper joint and this upper joint. So technically, if I were to get a redo, yeah. So technically, I can just do that because it's going to be going up, down, up, down. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's a good workflow to position any limbs or any piece to just work for a specific animation. I think they should be modular. So this, and plus there's like that small like seam. Because this looks like it's bent, and it's really not. So, undo. I don't know. It could be possible. I'm just not used to this, but it still just looks kind of organic. Not organic, but what's the opposite of organic? Fake. You know, just having those little jagged edges. Because this have to be bent a lot more. And that just seems so weird. If anyone has any feedback, that'd be great. I think I have a picture of the slit, so I could just quickly make it. Is it blurring? Is that me? Is that my eyes? No, it's straight up blurring. That's weird. We're gonna turn outline back on. I could definitely see making sure the different limbs and stuff were like one voxel or so in on the main body. That way when you're rotating them, it doesn't look weird. You know, because before I had it to where I was moving these, you know, side to side, and you could see the end poking out. Making sure the end isn't poking out, I think, is important to make it look connected, but then nothing else is following that. So to me, it's kind of like, well, why would you make sure everything else looks connected this way, but then everything else looks like it has slits or like chunks were taken out? I don't know if the combination of both isn't bad. I have no idea. And it's one voxel, and having another, making sure it's like 2 voxels, I don't think would do anything. Alright, so now it's 2 voxels in. No, actually it looks worse. Oh gosh. Okay. If I have it to where they're just directly touching and then move them. Is the pivot point wrong? It looks like the pivot point's in the center, and it really shouldn't be in the center. Because this is what I had before. You know, the slits don't look as bad, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd rather a uniform chunk be taken out than those little jagged edges. Yeah, I actually don't think the pivot point is in the correct spot. Let's go save this. I can always undo. Okay, where is the pivot point? Trim volume, no. Pivot. Aha, the pivot is in the center. But it's not a bad thing. I'm trying to think, if you're moving a leg. I don't think fixing the, oh gosh. I don't think fixing the pivot will fix, oh no. Oh gosh. I was gonna say, I don't think fixing the pivot will fix, turn pivot off. I don't think fixing the pivot is gonna fix the chunk problem. But that's so weird. Because now it's going to pivot from here. Before it was in the center. We'll remember that. No, it's still pivoting in the center. No! Oh, I have to do it for every single leg. Or I could just replace each leg, I think. Okay, where's this leg? This leg is here. And now the pivot point. Nope, the pivot point is still the center. If I edit this model. Nope, the pivot has moved, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll put it back in the center. That should be the center. That should be the center. Okay. Yes. Reset rotation. I think I'll just have the chunks, because the jagged edges just look, I don't know, it just looks so weird to me. You know, of course everything else has jagged edges because they're voxels, but this looks like low poly jagged edges. And this is voxels, so instead of trying to achieve a low poly bend look, I might as well just be like, look, this is voxels, deal with it. So that means I need to move everything again. Okay. That's not correct. Hang on, I gotta look now. Is the pivot on these things wrong? I fixed the pivots. I made sure to do all the pivots set up before I even... Why? Why? Technically it's correct. It just looks wrong. It's pivoting from the center, which I guess is okay. I can tell it's... Oh, is it too connected? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's too connected. Nope. There we go. Why do they look not lined up? They are, it's just the camera. I don't know how far I can undo is the problem. Camera movement. And reset the camera, save a bunch. What is wrong with this leg? What did I do? Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's right, I moved this up so we can move the other ones up. Thankfully, it's by one exact voxel, so I can just hold shift and move it. The other ones weren't an exact voxel, so I had to just eyeball it. Inputting things doesn't always work the way you want them to or how you expect them to, which is kind of a pain. But do what you're gonna do. Okay, so now I can work on bending everything again. Time's almost up and I haven't animated a single thing. Feels good. I do. Is this upside down? I thought I fixed this leg. That's correct. But now the rotations will be upside down. I'm willing to chance that. Okay, now everything's upside up. That's good. I guess the other thing I kind of wish was actually a thing instead of it not being a thing is whenever you enter values, it's not just simple, it's not from 0 to 180 and then you go into negative at all. It's, you know, there's not like negative 90 and positive 90. It's positive 90, and if you put negative 90, it's actually 270 degrees. So everything's from 0 to 360, which I'm not used to. To make sure I have all my values symmetrical, because that's really important to me. It probably shouldn't be as much as that is, but it is. It would honestly be nice to have 0 to 180 and then go into negative back to 0. Because then when I'm rotating things, I don't have to go, okay, this is, you know, we'll say this is 90 degrees. It's actually more like 45. You know, instead of saying, oh, okay, 45 degrees and then negative 45 degrees is like, no. Oh, this side is 45 degrees. The other side would just be, it's like, what is that? It says that's 0, which is not true. And sometimes this doesn't work at all. And I don't know why. It's weird. If I hold shift, I think it'll work. Nope. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, which is kind of weird. But I honestly wish it was negative instead of going a whole 360 degrees, because I can't keep everything symmetrical, personally. You know, if I want to put negative 90 degrees, I want to say negative 90 degrees. No one really remembers that it's 270 if you want to go to the negative side. I wouldn't remember that. You know, who would, honestly? I don't know, maybe people do, but personally I like to do the negative stuff. The whole, you know, negative 90, negative 45 degrees, not, you know, from positive 90 degrees, it's a negative, and instead it's 270. If what I just said makes any sense. Okay, time to bend everything. This is supposed to be straight, isn't it? Oh, see, now the numbers are working. See, 20 degrees. 160. Why? Is everything even? Everything looks even. Why would you do that? The camera is the thing I hate the most. Okay, it's even. Good. We can bend everything now. Because since I made everything short, I'll have to readjust how high the model actually is. That's fine. And because I can't do the whole, you know, positive 90, negative 90, positive 45, negative 45, I constantly have to count while holding shift how many times I rotated something, just so I can do it symmetrically on the other side. You can't just input it, you know, because I don't know. The thing is, when you hold shift, it's supposed to be kind of the same, but the decimal isn't. So let's say I want 48, want to go back, it's actually 310. So really I should be working on this side. You know. And, oh, that's the wrong leg. See, I'm on a different leg, and instead of it being from 0 to 180, we're starting at 300. I don't know why. I did that on the other leg too. See, I just don't. That's the other thing. Back to counting. $15. We're gonna try that. And I'm actually curious. Is that actually bent way too much? Kind of. 14. I have no idea. Where's my pic? I had a picture of this. Oh, I see. I need to look at the GIF. GIF. Nope, the way I had it was more correct. 15 it is. And this says it's a 285. See, in the rotation it changes everything, so I have a hard time realizing what am I actually rotating. 285, it said 285. See, in the back it's gonna work, but I don't know about everything else. This looks too bent, honestly. I need to remember, everything's too high. Gotta remember that. Can I do that with this, like, 280? Nice. Is that 285, right? 285. Nope, I can't do it with this leg. Okay. That's 75 degrees. That looks the same. Why? $25. I don't understand. I feel like the pose is now worse. All right, we're just gonna start curling everything. It's supposed to be straighter than that, isn't it? Nope. I do think these legs are bent. Oh, I need to bend these a little. That's right. I'm like, this looks so wrong. So rigid. What did I do? No, I remember now. No, actually, that is too bent. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're getting there. Save. Kind of there. Just bend them a little bit. The one before was technically better, but this is more true to the GIF. But it's also a little different. Oh, I bent those backwards. Oh, I see. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. It just looks so rigid. I mean, I guess that's better. Not really. The model is too high though. There we go. All right, well, let's save. The wings do look better. That's good to know. Oh, but the body isn't this straight. That's right, that's right. I actually bent it. I'm remembering all the problems I had. Well, not problems, more so, because I bent this to... Because now everything's off. Because now that needs to move up one. That's too much. Undo. That's right, because the body is bent. That's right, that's right. Oh gosh, what'd I do? gonna have to tilt them anyway. What did it? Okay, I think the thing is posed now. The moth. The thing. The moth. Should be posed now. Again. It's posed, the head's too high. There we go. Okay, that's basically it. The legs look weird now. I don't know if they looked weird before. No, they were more even. I didn't have the body tilted as much. Let's see. That's more accurate, I guess, though. We're gonna leave it. And maybe I can get one animation in before I go put stuff in the oven. Alright, let's go ahead and create keyframe for every single thing. Okay, everything's got a new keyframe now. And we're just gonna save a bunch of times. Okay. I'm gonna go check the other one just to make sure. Is everything messed up? Everything is messed up in this version, but I can fix it another time. Because right now it doesn't necessarily matter. I'm not using this model. Of course, if I have to scrap this current animation and redo it, that's gonna hurt me later. Having to go back and fix it, but I can deal with it when I get to that road. You know, when I fixed everything, I probably should just duplicate it. Whatever. Let's go ahead and start animating everything. Now, the GIF is roughly, see, it loops, so I really can't tell how long it is. For all I know, it's 2 seconds long. It's just looping for a long, long time. I honestly have no idea, and there's no way for me to tell. I mean, I guess technically I could download it, maybe. I mean, I guess I could. Let's see. Can I download it? I wish on Giphy you could just see how long the GIFs run instead of just looping forever. Can I even download it? Save image as. I don't think I can. Giphy. But how do I open it? Because it's not even a technical... It's not really a GIF format. Rip. Alright, delete that. Okay. Let's see. What do you do? What do you do? Alright, so I can't download it. That's out the window. Giphy doesn't tell me how long the GIF is. Open image in new tab. What's what I have right now? Save image as. What's this going to be saved at? Nope. Nope, nope. And Giphy sure doesn't tell me. Nope. I honestly have no idea. Oh, one should start up in the air, shouldn't it? Nah, we'll just leave it. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to start this? If I go over here and I raise one, because I do want this to loop. That would be really nice if it looped. Let's see, how would I do this? I just need to make it to where eventually it will loop. But I think in order to do that, both legs need to be in the air. I think I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this animation. Duplicate animation. Angry moth. Just so I have a backup. Honestly, I just want a backup. We're going to work on this. Okay, good. I think one leg should already be up. And I can just rotate them out. So we're going to start with this leg. I'm going to count how many times I rotate it. Is 8 too high? 8 is too high. So we're at 6. Okay, and this is this one. Oh gosh, no, I didn't mean to set a keyframe there. Delete that one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6, create new. And then we're going to move. But then we're also going to erase this one. Hang on. Undo. Now where's this one? It's up. Oh wow, that's quite far up. That looks wrong. It just looks like they're connected. Let me look at the GIF again. Oh, I see. Because if I were to do this multiple times, like if I just go, it's too planned. It's too planned. It's too rigid. Let's see. Because it's more like it's beating on the surface instead of... Okay. With like 2 little seconds in between. Okay. So this one, we're going to delete this keyframe. Delete that one. And then I'm going to delete this one. Oh, I see. So then it should be more like... Here we go. What is it? 33? No, not 33, 23, excuse me. So we'll do on the 13th frame? Yeah. No, 12. I see, so let's do it this way. No, wait. $59. That's horrible. Oh gosh, I don't know what I've done. Because you can tell it's not... I guess it is even. Anyway. Are you serious? By 1. Create another one. Nope. Zoom back in. It's not the same angle, is it? Nope, good. And then it's going to... Oh, this one. Edit this one. No, wait. It's still too... Like, it's getting there. It's still too... Still too rigid. One, two. And then at this one, 1. This is at 105. Two up, hit, hit. No, the beginning is good. It's still a little too rigid, but we're getting there. No, 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 no. Cancel. I need to save. I need to save. Not to the homepage. That could have been bad. Still rigid. How do you fix that? beginning is good, just the ending is wrong. I do have to say, I actually like the animation part of Vox Edit. It's pretty easy to do, honestly. Just, start at one keyframe and, move up a little bit. What I like more than previous animation programs I've used, and by animation programs, I mean the one that I have some small level of experience in, which is MMD, which is the program you can use to create Vocaloid and the like YouTube videos, not just YouTube videos, animations, music videos, and that kind of thing. I used it to make my own animations in 2016, I believe. They weren't long or impressive. It was fun to do. And, you go to one keyframe, set your basics, and then move up a couple frames, move your arm or whatever you want to move, click create new keyframe, and you just kept going. And it filled in the frames in between, which was nice. So, if I'm moving from a 30 rotation to a 50 rotation on the X, then, it just filled in the rest because it's pretty obvious. Or anything you move, basically. With this, what I like better than MMD is that every time you moved anything in MMD, you always had to hit create new keyframe. Otherwise, it wouldn't save. With this, though, every time I move, it creates a keyframe. If I have moved the playhead, so if I move the playhead to 1 second and move it, it automatically creates a keyframe, which honestly is nice. I could see where maybe later it would get annoying if you're just testing it out and you didn't want to create a keyframe, so every time you have to delete that keyframe. But personally, from my workflow, it's nice. I can't remember in MMD if I want to move the if I moved it in a way and I didn't like it, I think I had to create a new keyframe over the one that was already there. But this is just a simple matter of, just move it and you kind of edit that keyframe. I'm not sure if you're technically editing it or if you're more so just overwriting it. I don't know, it's just nice. But it's the same way you animate in MMD, which is really nice. The only difference is, in MMD, I didn't have my own models. I was using other people's models or more so the defaults and just editing those. With this one, I had to pose everything, basically. Set everything up from the get-go. That's the only difference so far, but it's the same as MMD. In MMD, you could put in your positions and rotations and all that, and it would take it, but it did it better than Vox Edit, because right now, everything's not consistent. I go to this leg, and the rotations are this, but if you go to a different leg, it's either going to be in the 200 or it's going to be in the kind of like the 80s and 50s. It's not going to be in the hundreds. It's going to be in the tenths, but it's not consistent per leg. I thought, on the right side, it's all in the tenths, and on the left side, it's all in the hundreds. So that's not true. It varies per leg and per joint that you move to. So it's inconsistent. So it's hard for me to input values when I have no idea what they're supposed to be. The little box that pops up saying, this is 80.2 degrees. Sometimes that doesn't move when you move things. It just kind of stays at 0 sometimes, or whatever number it's at. So that's the one thing MD has over Vox Edit so far, is I can input values and it's going to be accurate. To one end, I put it in, and at the exact axis I put it in. It won't have it to where I'll put it at, I'll put a value in for X and it changes Y. If I put a value for X, it's going to change X. That's the thing. But sometimes it does change the value for X. If you put it at X for Vox Edit, it's just not consistent is the problem. I think that's like the only thing. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to MMD, and I don't mind. I don't see a thing to set the camera though. That's what I don't see. You can actually set the camera in the in MMD. It's just little things here and there. beginning is just fine. I just need to study the GIF a little more. I thought I looked at it enough and I was like, yeah, I think I know it. I didn't think they know how they did it, but it looks so... It looks like if a human was slamming their... More so a child was having a tantrum. I don't know if anyone here has seen in a lot of animations, if a child is having a tantrum, of course they throw themselves to the floor and, you know, they're swinging their arms up and down and, you know, hitting the ground. This moth looks like it's doing that, but in a, you know, moth way and not necessarily that. But it's not so organic or, it's, left arm up, and then as the left arm is coming down, the right arm goes up. It's not so rigid and calculated. It really looks like it's just like hitting the ground, kind of like, why would you do this? How could you? I guess that's the thing to get used to, is planning an animation that's not organic. No, that is organic. That's not rigid, I mean. That's not so planned. My animation is too planned after a certain point. You can tell it looks planned. That's probably one of the hardest things to do, is to try to plan organic things. Because usually organic, it just happens naturally. It's smooth. It's not as planned. I'm sure I'll figure it out. What I noticed in the GIF, which I'll post in chat so others can see the GIF as well. So that's the GIF I'm referencing, is angry moth noises. And for this, for the angry moth noises, I don't think the feet touch at the same time. It's really hard to tell because one, the camera's shaking. Two, it's a fast GIF. I tried downloading it, but it's not the correct format. Unless I go view it on Giphy and download it. Because being able to slow down the GIF and stop it would be great. But it's just going to have me save it as an image, not as a... Oh, here we go, GIF image. So I had to go to Giphy instead. So maybe I can go open this in HitFilm. I don't even know if I can open that in HitFilm. We're going to open HitFilm and see. Because just from what I'm seeing, I don't think the feet touch at the same time. It's like one small millisecond after another. It's just really hard to tell. All right, let's see, new file. Yep. And we're gonna see. Ow. Okay. Import, go to downloads. Nope, HitFilm thinks it's an image. I mean, the image is kind of helpful because the minute the GIF starts, 1 foot, is that already on the ground? Or is it? Hang on. No, 1 foot is not on the ground, but it's almost on the ground, and 1 foot is high in the air. So I know where the starting place should be. Oh, you know what makes it look less rigid too? Is the second limb is also bending as well. Right now, mine just stay where they are. They don't bend. It just moves up and down. So I need to bend the limbs, which, I'll be honest, is a little more animation than I thought I'd be doing, but it's fine. I may have simplified the animation in my head, which is a bad thing to do. I really need to take it and just slow it down. Let's see if I can import this format. Did I not download it to, where is this? Oh, no, it won't read that file. Okay. I mean, it's nice to know they start at the same place. It's just... Oh. So I can just open it in my computer, which is nice, but I can't pause it. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. Weird. So on my computer, I can click, you know, double click it and open it, and it'll play just fine. But on Windows 10, if I try to create a new video from it, it's just, it doesn't move. I was so close to being able to study it. Can I delete this? Well, now I have a video project on my computer somewhere. That's nice. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on. Okay, so the live stream's only going to be going for like a couple more minutes, so I have something to do. Yeah, I really want to study this animation though. Not the animation, the GIF. Oh, you go to the source. But aha! No? No. Dang it. I went to Reddit, I clicked it, it opened it in a new tab, and it acted like I could play it. Oh, I can download from Reddit. Sweet. Okay. Angry Moth noises 1. Now, will this actually play? It does, but oh my gosh. So I can drag it, but this is not even a second. It's not even a second long. So when 1 foot touches, 1's up in the air. Okay, so this is good. It's really low res, but it definitely helps. I'm gonna see if I can open this in HitFilm. See if it'll be smoother. It won't, but it'll be better quality. Kind of, not really. Okay, give me this. Yes. And I need to... The fact it's not even a second is what's crazy. That's so much better, though. I can actually study it. It's 16 milliseconds long. I thought this animation was... I thought it was at least 3 seconds. More like 5, but... That's crazy. I'm glad I had a source, though, and I could go download it. That was nice. So weird. So really, all my frames are going to happen before I even hit this 1 second. That's crazy. I'm over here at 2 seconds thinking, okay, I'll have the 5-second animation. No. Oh, sorry again. Hang on. Okay. So... Okay, so having that open is really good. I can actually study this. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm over here at 2 seconds, so I'm just going to delete these keyframes. Since I have to do this differently. It's doable. It's just going to take me a second to get used to it. I just can't get over it. It's 16 milliseconds. Which at this point might as well be 16 frames. And I mean, there's 23 before it's second in VoxEdit. So that's going to be a lot of movement. Wow, okay. Well, now I know. Which is good. All right, well, I think I'm going to study this. I need to go do something. So we actually did hit our time. So this was 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we didn't get too much animating done. Actually, the majority of the time was spent redoing parts of the model. I apologize for that. I did not plan that. I thought it was fine until I looked at it. But next stream, which may be tomorrow, there's no guarantees. So as cheesy as it is, make sure you do follow me on whatever platform you're watching me on. If it's on Mixer, Picarto, or Twitch, make sure to follow me. If it's on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, which is the same thing, really. But that way you'll be notified when I do go live, because I don't have a schedule at all. The last time I streamed, besides my test stream yesterday, was almost a year ago. So it's pretty random. It's when I feel like it. So definitely, as cheesy as it sounds, definitely follow me on whatever platform you're watching on. That way you do know when I go live. I want to stream tomorrow, but like I said, it's not a guarantee. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed me redoing my pose and figuring out parts of the animation. Maybe I can pull it up on stream tomorrow and have it somewhere. Instead of the chat, maybe I'll put the GIF over there. That way you can all see what I'm looking at. We may do that. But anyway, I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. If you have any feedback on what I can do better for just the model or how it looks or the animation parts, please let me know. Just at me on Twitter. Where's my socials? At me on Twitter. Tell me on Instagram. I'm on Discord as well. Discord. There we go. Yep, I'm on Discord as well, so if you have any feedback or anything like that, or just want to chat, then you know where to find me. Those are all my socials. I turned relay off, I thought. Oh well. The shame everything posted twice. Oh gosh, I'll fix that next time, or basically tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna fix that tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.